I'm going to start by just wiping off your face. You don't have any makeup on that I see, but I just want to make sure we remove all impurities. So I have a clean palette. And when wiping the face, it's always good to go in the direction from the outside of the face inward towards the eyes. It just helps bring back circulation to the center of the face and fights against any natural lines that may be occurring. Also, going from the bottom to the center, we just want to bring all activity towards the center of the cheeks. It's going to give you a better rosy glow. Oops. Okay, go ahead and look at me. Very good. Just want to get a little bit up here just to make sure. Okay. All right, setting that aside. And the first skincare product we're going to use is a cooling water. Okay, I'm going to apply this directly to your face, and it acts as a serum. It can be used all throughout the skin, but really zeroes in on under eye puffiness and inflammation, so it should feel very cool and moist. Okay. I'm just going to be rubbing that in. Okay. Okay. And very lightly, I have some face cream for moisture. It's contains hyaluronic acid. It's just going to add some deep moisture to your skin. Don't need a lot of this. Just going to do do a couple little dabs on the face since we already have moisture from the serum. Okay. Sorry. Okay. And before I start with makeup application, I really want to get your hair out of your face. Don't want to get any makeup in your hair. That can cause some discoloration, especially when it's not necessary. We want to try to avoid that. So, I'll put your hair back. Okay. Is that comfortable or too tight?
It's good.
Okay. And just gently tug it back. All right. So we have all that pretty much out of the way. All right, excellent. So I'm gonna put a little bit of primer on you. You don't need much because I don't want to over moisturize your face. But it's gonna give the makeup a nice finish. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to get right here by the eyes. Okay. So I'm going to start with adding some concealer to the upper lid and just all around the lid of the eyes to give a good basis to do eye makeup. So we're going to start with that. And using a fresh foundation brush. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. And while I was doing that, I noticed you have some stray baby hairs, so do you mind if I just kind of tweeze them off? Okay. Over here. Okay, that's almost perfect. I just want to get this one more. There we go. Okay, if you could just turn your head ever so slightly the other way. Perfect. Okay. All right. I'll do more. Okay. That looks really good. Okay. So I'm going to add a light shade to your eye. This one is called Playful. Okay. And it's good to get the inner corner of the eye nice and bright. It's a universally flattering technique. I'm holding the brush near the end of the handle, and as I get into more specific targeting, I'm going to go a little bit closer. Okay, that looks great. Okay, next I'm going to do a transition shade. I'm going to be mixing Lust with Mischievous because I really want to get a shade that is just a touch darker than your skin tone. Good rule with the transition shade is that if it looks like a good nude shade on the lips, it's going to look good on the eyes. So if you're not sure what flatters your skin tone, just look at what looks good on your lips. You can even use some nude lipstick if you just want to test. But I think I have a good idea. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes for me. That looks really good. Okay. I'm going to end with our darkest shade, and that's going to be near the bottom of the lid here and right along the outer corner of the eye. I'm going to use a shade called Feline myself. Has a little bit of shimmer to it, but subtle enough where it's not going to turn this into a nighttime look. And since I really want to pinpoint this layer to a certain area, my hands are going a little bit closer to the actual bristles. It gives you more control. Okay. Go ahead and look at me. Nice. Okay, look at me. Very nice. Came out a little bit lighter than I expected, but I think that might be a good thing. Just touching it up with one more darker shade here. Barely even noticeable, which is what we're going for. Okay, go ahead and look at me. I really like it. It looks great. Okay, and just to reinforce the contrast, I'm going to retouch up underneath the brow. With the lighter shade. Okay, and I think we're ready for your foundation now because it looks really good. So this is going to come out white on the brush, but it is suited just to match your skin tone. It is using some advanced technology, just bonding with the tone and pores of your face to create kind of a seamless look where it doesn't really look like you're wearing foundation, but it gives you a flattering coverage nonetheless. Okay. Making sure I really blend it in. get a little bit of foundation on the hairline, but it's easy to wipe that off. Just have a lot of baby hairs, which is really cool. So it's really blending into your skin and really kind of like magic. It's the perfect shade. And what I like right now is I haven't even put on blush, but I kind of see a natural kind of color to your cheeks, so that's great. Okay. So next I'm going to put some brow gel on. This is just going to give your eyebrow shape, which is already lovely and defined, some more body and color, and that will contrast well with the light shadow underneath. Okay. Go ahead and look at me. Very good. Okay. All right. And I'm going to do some contouring next. Just kind of hitting the top of the face. And the sides underneath. And right underneath where the blush will go. And either side of the nose, just to create definition there. Okay. Going to blend that in. Okay, go ahead and look at me. I think that's blended well. I got a little hair here. Okay, very good. I'm loving it. Okay, so I have this Boss Balm blush I'm going to be using on you. It looks dark. It's highly concentrated, so what we're going to do is just barely touch it with the brush, and then we're going to blend it. It goes right above the contouring on the cheeks. Me. Looks so good. Okay, barely dabbing it, and Okay. I'm going to be just blending in the contouring to the cheeks at the bottom. It's looking really good. Okay, and I'm going to just put a little bit more concealer underneath the eyes, just barely. Okay. Okay, I'm blending that in. And if you take the concealer and kind of follow it towards the edge of the face in a slightly angled motion, it creates good contrast from the contouring and the blush. So we're killing two birds with one stone. There we go. So, your face looks gorgeous. I'm going to be just putting on some mascara now. Okay. Okay. So, open your eyes just partially. Very good. I'm going to go light with this because it is a daytime look. Let me go ahead and look at me. Let me see. Oh, that looks very good. Okay. Keep them partially open. Okay. And okay. All right, stay perfectly still. There you go. Okay. And lastly, I'm going to use a hydrating lip shade that kind of is just the color of your eyeshadow. I think that really is a good idea to match like the eye shade of the lips for a day look because it just makes the whole face look natural and balances everything. This also has hyaluronic acid, so it's going to kind of act as a moisturizing barrier as well. We're not going to do a lip pencil today because I just want to keep things natural, and the shape of your lips is already really, really good. This is just to give a little glow. Go ahead and smush. Okay. Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and get the Cupid's bow here. Okay. Looks really good. I'm going to finish with some powder. We're going to take your hair down and see how it all shook out. So, all right. I'm just going to touch it up with a finishing powder just to prevent shininess or oiliness. Really focusing on the T-zone, but still trying to blend it in. Okay. Go ahead and look at me. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to take out your hair. Just going to smooth it out. Okay, and we're just going to finish off the hair with a little bit of mythic oil. It smells really good, and it's just going to keep your hair from frizzing and give your hair kind of a moist look all day. I'm not going to put it on the tops to begin with. I'm just going to go behind. Okay, and then very lightly smoothing over the tops of the hair. Okay, so I'm gonna show you your look. Let me know if you like it or not.
It felt really good.
Honest opinions.
I really like the eyeshadow. Yeah.
That's something I kind of struggle bus with in my personal makeup applications.
I love it.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Well, you look great. You gave me a beautiful palette to work on, so I'm glad you like it. And this was so much fun.
Thank you, Katie.
All right. See you next time.